Welcome back to Blunt Shots and Sports, guys. It's your host, Uncle Sleep. We're here today talking about all things sports betting, and just the general world of the sports world that I love. But first we do that, before we do that, let's take our shot, light our blunt, and let's talk about it. Kansas City, that was terrible. But I want to give a special prayer to the victims, especially the mother who lost her life. We are praying for y'all. That was terrible. That was despicable that somebody chose that time when it looked like the city was having the time of their life to bring that much pain. We love you. God bless you, Kansas City, and you are in our prayers. NBA All Star Weekend, guys. It's among us. It's here. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm ready for the game Sunday, yeah, because they went back to East versus West, and I love that. That's the best way to do it, if you ask me. I always think that's the best way to do it. But the dunk contest, not feeling it anymore. No stars. Who the hell want to see motherfuckers that sit on the bench, and not just on the bench, at the end of the bench in a dunk contest? We don't even know these guys. And the few of us that do know them, we only know them because we follow sports like that. We're diehard. We do. Don't want to see them. Sorry to tell you. And I'm not even trying to be mean or none of that. It's facts. I don't want to see them. I need to see superstars. If you can't get me superstars, get me young, rising stars. Not the bench guys. Don't want to see the bench guys. You know, somebody you found on YouTube. No, we don't want that. That's trash. NBA y'all make too much money for that to put on. Yeah, that's trash. We can't have that. Do better. 3-point contest always mean because you get the best shooters all the time. All the time. And now y'all even took it to another level. Y'all gonna have Steph Curry against the young lady from the WNBA going at each other. I can't pronounce her name, so I'm not even gonna try to say it to butcher her name up. But we all already know who I'm talking about. The young lady can shoot her ass off, and that's no cap. She's one of the best lady shooters in the WNBA. She can shoot that rock. Yes, she can. Shit, she might be one of the best shooters, period, man or woman. Let me keep it real with you. It ain't even got nothing to do with gender. She can shoot. But she can shoot from the WNBA line. Can she shoot from the NBA line? That's what she gonna have to do this weekend. So we shall see. We shall see. This is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna watch that. See how they made that interesting? You see how y'all made the 3-point shooting more interesting? Was it hard for you to do that? I don't think it was. What's the problem with the dunk contest? One of the most sacred things about the NBA All Star Weekend there is, and y'all just don't care about it anymore. You just throw anybody out. Makes no sense. You wouldn't just hire anybody to come work for you. So why are we just throwing anybody out of the dunk contest and thinking people still gonna want to see it and watch it? Because they're not. I'm not. I don't know about nobody else. I know the hell I'm not. I watch the highlights, and if the highlights look good, then I go back and watch the whole thing. But if the highlights ain't looking good, guess what? Winning. I ain't worrying about that. I'm watching Steph Curry shoot that rock. That's what I'm gonna watch. The best shooter ever on the planet. That's what I'm watching. I don't know what y'all think. What y'all watching? What y'all looking forward to? Y'all still like the non-contest? Let me know. Cause I ain't feeling it. And I hope we get a good All-Star. Matter of fact, the whole weekend should be fantastic. All this goddamn wrestling y'all been doing, this weekend should be fantastic. Y'all should be running up and down the court like gazelles out here, non-stop. We moving. We've been resting the whole year. Resting for the All-Star break, not the playoffs. So yeah, so I want to see y'all boys go off. All y'all young cats, man. Y'all young superstars. I need to see y'all do y'all thing, man. I want to see my young cat Brandon Miller down here in Charlotte do something funky out here this weekend. I want to see young Victor, Big Wimby. What you gonna do? What you gonna show us this weekend? U.S. against the world. What we doing? What team he playing on? Victor, what team you playing on? You playing on U.S. team or you playing on the world? Probably the world. You just making your money in the U.S. I get it. Ain't nothing wrong with it, baby. I'm gonna represent my country too if I wasn't from here. Yeah, that'd be right. That'd be right. Who else we got? Young boys. Let me see. I like the young twin boys, the Thomas boys, the one in Detroit, one in Houston. I like them boys. I like them. I like them. The young boy in Detroit, I like him a little better than the one in Houston, but they gonna be something different. They're gonna be something special in a few years. I like them. I like them. The Murray brothers, twins. Hey Keegan, you're gonna be a beast, dog. You're gonna be a beast. But what I don't understand, and I'm still having trouble with this, I'm trying to figure this out. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's genetics. Maybe it's just that's the way it's supposed to be. But why is it all these brothers in the NBA? Why is it that one of them be so much better than the other one when they grew up together, trained together, played together, everything together? Why is it that one of the brothers always be significantly so much better than the other one? What the hell was the other brother doing when the other brother was putting that work in to be great? What were you doing? I really want to know. What was you doing? You ain't see Big Bro outside 2 in the morning, still shooting free throws, still shooting threes while you was in the bed about to go to sleep. You ain't not once get up and say, you know what, let me go out here with Big Bro. Shoot me some free throws. Shoot me some threes at 2 in the morning. Let me go run me some hills at 2 in the morning. Let me go watch me some film. Let me go watch me some tape of other greats and see how they did it. Do y'all do that? Little bro? Because you do know it take work to be great. You do know that, right? You just don't get to be great because your brother's great. That's not how it works. You supposed to take what your brother doing and use that as motivation and fuel for you to help you reach your level of greatness. A la my guy, Shannon Sharp. His brother was tremendous. Sterling was one of the best wide receivers in the NFL, hands down. Couldn't nobody touch that boy. He was great. And guess what? Shannon used that as fuel for him to become great. Motivation for him to become great. He didn't want to disappoint his big brother. So he worked and he busted his ass. And he became great also. One of the best tight ends to ever play the game. Period. Hands down. There's no discussion. Yes, he gives grace and like to give it to other tight ends and all that. Hey, he's supposed to do that. He's humble. He's a very humble man. But if he played in some of the systems that these cats is playing in, man, please. Man, please stop it. He would have shattered all that shit they doing. Kelsey, Gronk, all of them. Man, miss me with it. But that's a story and a topic in the episode for another day. Because y'all know Shannon's my guy. And I'll go on a rant about my guy. But dare to be great, little brothers. Challenge yourself. Fuck it. Challenge your bro. Tell your bro, I'm going to be better than you. Ain't nothing wrong with a little healthy competition between brothers. Find any fuel or motivation that you can think of to get you to where you want to be. There's no way in the world. If I'm playing a sport and my big bro is playing and my big bro is great, I'm not busting my ass to be great as well. It's just not going to happen. We're going to shine together. Our names going to get talked about together because we both going to be great. Do that make sense? Do that make sense? Just let me know. Do that make sense? Sorry about that, guys. I had to knock at the door. Somebody try and get into the studio without authorization. You know, we're not having that. You need proper credentials to get up in here. The palatial estate. But no, yeah, man. Just put the work in, guys. It's not that hard, man. It's not that hard. Put the work in, guys. Challenge your brother. Big bro, challenge your little bro. Y'all should want to see y'all little bro doing better than what he doing. Shit. Yeah, you can get him on the team with you. Like my man Giannis. Giannis keep his brothers with him. If they can't play, at least keep them with you. Fuck. How about that? If they can't play, can they chill with you? Can they come be on the team with you, sit on the bench, be your biggest cheerleader? Because that's cool too, you know. I ain't mad at you. Get it how you can get it. But we got to do, yeah. Y'all need to really get that together, guys. For real. And I hope y'all didn't think. Let me back that up. Because I just seen something the other day in reports that Golden State was trying to get my guy, LeBron James. And I don't know how I feel about that. I would have been highly upset and disappointed in my guy if he would have went to Golden State. Even when with Steph being old and them not being, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. That's supposed to be your nemesis. You don't team up with your nemesis. Dwayne Wade wasn't your nemesis. Chris Bosh wasn't your nemesis. Steph Curry is. Steph Curry come for your throat every time y'all play, as you come for his throat every time y'all play, as y'all should, because that is your rival. You cannot, under no circumstance, join forces with the ops. Fuck all that friend shit off the court, man. On the court, that's the ops. Fuck out of here. And I wish we get back to that in the NBA. All this good friendship, kumbaya bullshit, because y'all played on AAU together. So what? Bring the drama back. Bring the excitement back. Stop letting dudes drive down the lane free and getting layups. And man, if one of y'all don't elbow Giannis in this goddamn throat the next time he spin through that motherfucking lane and try to dunk on somebody, please. That's what's wrong. Y'all need to start manning back and fuck up in the NBA. All these boys dropping 60 and 70 points like it ain't nothing. I ain't even playing no defense no more. The hell? I wish a motherfucker would try to. Man. 70? Oh. Soon as I heard you was at 68, bro, I would have stuck a foot out to try to twist the ankle. You're not hitting 70. I don't give a fuck. Something's gonna happen. But you ain't gonna see that 70. I promise you that. Man, y'all boys are soft as hell nowadays. Let's do better, guys. Have some pride, man. Man up. Machismo. especially at home. Defend your home court. What's going on? What am I missing? What am I missing? Can somebody help me out with that? Not saying kill nobody. Shit. I'm not even saying injure nobody. But can we get some bumps and bruises in this motherfucker? The only time you see blood in the NBA now, somebody cut their finger on the rim. Get the fuck out of here, man. And this is why you can't compare eras. Don't do it. Another shot for my people in Kansas City. We love you. God bless you. Stop doing it. The level of play, the level of physicality, the lack of basketball IQ matters, people. And y'all say basketball IQ? What are you talking about? What do you mean? Do y'all see how skilled the players of the day are? You got 7-foot centers that can average triple doubles, give you 12, 13 assists like it ain't nothing. That's called basketball IQ, guys. There wasn't a lot of that back then in the 80s. They just played basketball. Not to saying they was not smart people, but there was no analytics. They was barely even shooting 3-pointers back then. They played basketball, and they played a very physical brand of basketball. It was so physical that the guy everybody like to call the GOAT, NBA had to change the rules so he can start winning. But he's the GOAT. We on that. But that's an episode for another day too, guys. Yeah, the Jordan rule was real. That's how bad it was for him back then. They were destroying him. They were trying to kill him. Every time he came in the lane, he hit the goddamn floor. But he was the NBA's money. So they couldn't have that. They had to find a way for him to shine and be able to operate and be able to do the things that he was able to do. Hence came the Jordan rule. Yeah. But like I said, that's an episode for another day. I ain't even gonna get on y'all man right now. We're gonna leave him alone today. It ain't about him. We're gonna let these young cats live. It's All-Star weekend. We're gonna let them live. We ain't gonna I'm gonna leave Mike alone, but y'all know it's an episode coming. And I'm boy. And I might even go that episode gonna be so fire, trust me. I'm going live with that so I can make sure y'all come on there and have the comments. We can debate, we can talk about it. Because I got receipts. See, I don't just debate off of what I hear off of ESPN and what these so-called reporters and pundits like to say, and what they're programmed to say, and what they have to say. I'm gonna say what they won't say, but I'll keep y'all posted with that. It'll be coming real soon. Get ready. Promise you, it's gonna be fireworks. Promise you, it's gonna be fireworks. No doubt. No doubt. Now, what do y'all think about the NFL? Got San Francisco favorite to win the Super Bowl next year. Like, when do the disrespect stop? Seriously, when do the disrespect stop? What more do Patrick Mahomes have to do to get this disrespect from his employers, the NFL, National Football League, to stop? This man is on the midst of a three-peat. And y'all want to put somebody ahead of him again? Like, what are we doing? Is it for betting? Is it try to win the most money possible to make it look like, okay, we're gonna put these guys a favorite to try to drive the numbers up for these guys? It's not gonna work. It's Patrick Mahomes. We ain't stupid. If you're betting against Patrick Mahomes, you're just being an asshole. Oh, you got money to burn and you don't give a fuck. I ain't got no money to burn. My babies need my money. I ain't got time to be burning no money. And so on that note, I won't be betting against Patrick Mahomes while he in this prime. Is you crazy? Can you make it make sense? What you praying for somebody to get hurt? You hoping somebody else knock them off in the midst of the playoffs before a certain team that your team that you love don't have to play them and maybe y'all can win? That's what we doing? I'm a diehard Pittsburgh Steelers fan. And I'm going to tell you right now, it ain't a snowball chance in hell we can beat Pat Mahomes right now in his prime. And we got one of the best defenses in the league. I mean, we got to be real sometimes, guys. It's not hard to recognize greatness and give him his flowers. That don't mean you have to be a fan of him. That don't mean you have to root for them. You just stating the obvious. The man's great. And he ain't even 29 years old yet. So think about that. Has he even matured yet? So what are you gonna look like, play like when he become the mature elder statesman? But now he's just reading defenses like the back of his hand. What's gonna happen then? Because y'all do know Tom Brady had 2 careers. He had the first career where he won the 3. Then everybody likes to forget it was 9 years, almost 10 years. New England couldn't win nothing. Yeah, they were still going to playoffs, still winning 11, 12 games, but they was not going to the Super Bowl. They did not win for a stretch of about 9, 10 years. And then Brady reinvented himself and went on another run. When he got older, when he matured more. First 3 Super Bowls, the defense won. Next 3 Super Bowls, that was Brady. Because he matured. He grew. He filled the position out even more than what he already knew. So y'all think that's not going to happen for Pat Mahomes? As great as he is right now, What is he gonna be when he's 35? Oh my God. Do you understand the intelligence and the awareness and the presence and the ability to read the defenses that he's going to be at when he hits his 30, 34, 35? Do y'all not get that? The man's LeBron James of the NFL right now. He's a football savant. The way they call LeBron James a basketball savant, Pat Mahomes is a football savant. There ain't nothing he can't do. You need him to wing it out, throw the ball all over the field, he can do that. You need him to dump it off 5 yards, let the boys do their job, do that too. You need him to run for 10, 15 yards, get the first down, guess what? He's going to do that too. Savant. He ain't even 29 yet. And that's a great thing for Kansas City. Because not trying to throw no dim light on Kansas City. We all know Kansas City ain't the best place to live. But Kansas City Chiefs brings that place together. They put their differences aside and they come together about their Chiefs. So shout out to Kansas City, Missouri. Hopefully, through tragedy, brings love and peace and understanding. We're praying for you guys. Now, did y'all see the report? I don't think Joel Embiid is going to come back for the rest of the season, guys. And I need to take another shot for that because the fact that I just said that out loud, I'm not even feeling it. The fact that I said that out loud, I know y'all hear that. This is what happens when you go to work and you're in the studio. Everybody bothers you. Give me 1 second, guys. Hello? Uh-uh. All right. You see? And then they be calling for nothing. I'm gonna have to post on before I go and start doing my tapings. I'm gonna have to put a post on social media. Do not disturb during this time. Because I've had 2 people for nothing, just for no reason. This is my second taping of this episode. Because somebody needs to borrow $3. Yeah, okay. You couldn't text me that? You had to come running through the door while I was in the middle of taping for $3? That's what we doing? Man, people. But that's okay. Because I work hard. And we're gonna keep working. They can't stop me. Little bump come, we move on, we just come back, reshoot, do another one. It ain't hard. Put the work in, baby. We gonna get it done. Got a great fight coming up, guys. What y'all think? Devin Dream Haney, Ryan Garcia. I like it. Should be a good one. I like Devin in this fight. But I think Ryan gonna give him some trouble. And Devin better not get caught with that hook. Because I love you, Devin. I respect your game. You have a great game. But I seen that chin get touched already. And I seen those legs go woo 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 woo. I seen those knees go woo woo. And I don't think Linares hits hard as Ryan does. Or as fast. Oh, I know for a fact he ain't as fast as Ryan is. Ryan's one of the fastest goddamn fighters in boxing. So this is going to be very interesting. All the fake hype, though, y'all got to do better. Y'all friends. We know that. We ain't stupid. Quit it with the fake hype. And please, Devin, look, man. I will never, ever, 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 ever tell a fighter to move on from their dad, but you might want to think about getting a different trainer, my guy. And just let your dad be what, manager, advisor, whatever, because man, that cat gets a little bit too emotional, bro. He's supposed to be the cooler head that prevails. He's not supposed to get as angry and as frustrated as you. But it's hard because you're his son. Do you know how hard it is for a father that loves his son to not always be in protection mode of his son? Even if the outcome can end bad for his son, he's always going to be on protection mode. He's always going to be ready to go. You are his son. So you might need to think about having him step back from that a little bit so he won't have to see as much as that and be as emotional as he be sometimes. Because it's not a good look. Dad or not. Watching your dad trying to fight other fighters, bro, that's weirdo shit. That's weirdo behavior. Because he's supposed to be better than that. He's supposed to be the calmer head in the room. He's the elder statesman. Where is your level of decorum, Mr. Haney? Make it make sense. And Ryan, when you promoting fights, and you really mad at somebody and you want to fight, you ain't no smiling, bro. I ain't never smiled at nobody that was ready to knock their goddamn head off their shoulders. There ain't no smiling, bro. What you smiling about? We gotta sell the fight. All that smiling and stuff, man, look, they get your head knocked off. See, I love that. So you must ain't never had too many street fights, bro. Cause all that and that smiling and always got your mouth open. Nah, bro, that's how you get your jaw broke fucking with a motherfucker like me. I'm a jawbreaker. That's what I do. I love it when a motherfucker get to doing this. And smiling, thinking shit's sweet, thinking it's a joke. What? Woo! Ryan, let's get serious, bro. Quit the smiling. Boxing ain't no joke. We take this shit serious, brother. Get this money. Also, I seen a few reports they talking about Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson getting at it. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't even know if I want to see that. Unless y'all telling me they putting in the contract that Shakur Stevenson got to stand in the middle of the ring for at least 6 out of the 12 rounds. I don't want to see that. Did y'all just not see Shakur Stevenson's last fight? That man was running and moving around the ring from just an average fighter. What the hell you think he gonna do? You think he gonna stand in the middle of the ring and fight Tank? You think he gonna exchange with Tank? Man, Tank, don't even waste your time, man. That brother don't want to fight nobody, bro. He trying to be a softer version of Floyd Mayweather. Just get his money, fight it, the little people he can fight, he don't get hurt and get out. He ain't trying to fight you for real, Tank. That's a waste of your time. Don't do it. Don't waste your time. It's bigger and better fights out there. Guys that will really fight you. Guys that'll really help you put on a show where you can keep making maximum dollars like you're doing. You don't want no snooze fest. Because that's what that's going to be, a snooze fest. Because that boy's going to run around that ring like nobody's business. I promise you. Now, unless you can pull a Terry Norris, Michael Nunn, woo! No, y'all might be a little bit too young to remember that fight. Go back and look it up. Go watch it. Michael Nunn, one of the best boxers. Slick, very slick. Box your brain off. Terry Norris, also slick, but a knockout artist. And Terry went and got him. Terry went and got him. I can't even talk about that fight and do it justice. You just got to go back and watch. Michael Nunn against Terry Norris. Pull it up. Go back and watch it. That is probably what a Tank and Shakur Stevenson fight would look like. I could be stretching a little bit, but go back and watch it for yourself. You won't be disappointed, I promise you that. Or it could be Floyd Mayweather, Diego Corrales as well. If y'all can't remember, Floyd did to Diego. Now that was a woo. Now, that was a clinic. Now that was a. Now Shakur can do that. Can fight like that against a killer, against a monster, the way Floyd did against Corrales. Oh man, what? Hey Shakur, you'll become a superstar overnight. Call Floyd. Ask Floyd, can you get a copy of that fight? I promise you, he'll send it to you overnight. He'll overnight it to you. You probably get it the same night. Watch it. Watch the level of dominance the boxing excellence, the majesty. I couldn't get that out. Go watch the laser focus. That was the best fight I've ever seen Floyd in life. And he whitewashed him. Diego was my man. Big time Diego Corrales fan. Rest in peace, dog. We love you. Big time Diego Corrales fan. That shit hurt my heart watching Floyd do that to him. Hurt my heart. So, Shakur, you can be a slick boxer, bro. That's cool. But there's also ways that you can learn how to be able to stand in the pocket, man. Reach out to Floyd, man. Why won't y'all got greatness at your fingertips? Reach out to that man. Talk to that man. Pick that man's brain. I promise you, I'm pretty sure he would love to sit down and talk to y'all. And tell y'all how he did it. Tell y'all how he was able to stay so laser focused on his opponent when he was in the ring. How he never took his eyes off and seen every punch coming from every angle at all times. Whether he was moving or in the pocket. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. Don't waste that man's genius when you have access to him. Reach out. Get out your pride. That man is great. One of the best that ever did it. Why wouldn't you want to learn from him? It makes no sense. Make it make sense. That man showed you how to do it on every level. Every level you can think of, he showed you how to do it. Y'all supposed to be sitting in front of that man like a wet sponge. Bringing in everything. That shit matters. And that man's great. Shakur, reach out. Call Floyd. You used to fuck with him. I don't know if you still do or not. But you need to be around Floyd because that's more your style. That's more what you're trying to be. You don't have Terrence Crawford style. You don't have Terrence Crawford will to kill. You don't have Terrence Crawford destruction. So the fact that you're trying to run in that circle makes no sense. You need to be in a money team, baby. They can show you how to use that skill you got and that speed you got properly. Because you trying to be Terrence Crawford ain't gonna work. You ain't Terrence, bro. You ain't gonna never be him. Buzz on a different level. Buzz special. Buzz special. And see, sometimes as fighters, you think it's cool to be around somebody all the time like that. No, it's not. Because that's not how you fight. That's not your mentality. That's not how you think. Outside the ring, yeah, hang with him. That's big bro all day. But when it come to training, that's not should be where you should be. You should be where there's other likewise fighters that fight in your style, that know how to teach your style, that know how to show you how to use your style to your advantage. Crawford don't run. Crawford don't run. Crawford stand in the pocket in the middle of the ring and beating the fuck out you. He don't give a fuck who you is, who it is, who he fighting. There's no running around the ring, bro. There's no moving around the ring. So the fact that you think you can learn, I don't even know what you think you can learn from him, being around him that much, when you don't fight nowhere near the way that he fights. And you can learn how to be a good man and a good person and a humble human being the way he is, because he's a great man. He's a humble man. He's an awesome. He's all. Every time I see him, he's nothing but class personified. Great character. I love watching him do interviews. Class personified. Learn that? Great. But when it comes to that ring, y'all not the same people, bro. Y'all don't do nothing the same on no level. Not even a little bit. You need to be at the Apollo Creed gym, not the Rocky Balboa gym. If that makes sense. Shakur, get to Apollo Creed's gym so you can learn how to beat the guys like Rocky. You're great, my guy. Dare to be greater. Dare to be greater. Tank, don't do it. Don't fight him. Not until he fights another fight and show you he willing to stand in the pocket. If not, Tank, don't waste your time on that, brother. Don't waste your time on that. Because a fight like that can cost you money. We've seen it happen before. The guy go in there and the guy move around the ring all day and outpoint and outbox. And now you look like you can't beat this certain type of style of fighter or this certain type. We don't need that. Because that's bullshit. That's what that dude tried to do to Tio last week. You see that? That's what I'm talking about. Because that's what they'll try to do to you. Now, shout out to that guy. Look, but you got to fight, bro. You got to fight. All that moving and spinning and running around. Don't nobody want to see that. But also on another note, Mr. Lopez, how long you been fighting, bro? You ain't learned how to cut off the ring yet? That was kind of weird. That was kind of disrespectful to the sport. That as long as you've been in this sport, you've been an undisputed champion. You didn't know how to cut off the ring. You followed this guy around the ring the whole 12. I don't even think, even though I know you can't take the champ's belt like that, they should have took it from you. They should have took it from you just because the fact that you've been fighting this long, you've been a champion as long as you've been a champion, and you clearly had no clue of how to cut that ring off from that up and coming young fighter. That wasn't another superstar you was across the ring from. That was an up and comer trying to get his name out there, and you had no clue of how to cut that ring off from that young man. They should have took it from you. Yeah, I said it. Even though they know I can't, even though I know they won't take the belt from the champ unless you go take the belt. We all know that's boxing. It's been that way since the beginning of time. You got to go take the belt from the champ. You can't outpoint the champ. But damn, when the champ look like he don't know what the fuck he's doing, then what do we do with that? When the champ can't make a simple step to the left or step to the right and spin and hold a brother in the corner, what are we supposed to do with that? This is facts over feelings. They should have took it from you, T.O. I went Tim Bradley on this one. You lost. And they should have took it from you. But that's my show for today, people. We're going to go ahead and get on up out of here. Get ready for this All-Star Weekend. We'll be coming back at y'all. Episode 3. I'm probably going to sit down and struggle myself through this dunk contest in this 3-point contest so I can bring y'all some good content on it. So we're going to go ahead and do that. You know, you got to keep it working. Got to put your feelings aside and do work. Work is work. What you don't want to talk about, don't want to see, somebody else do. Somebody else loves that. Somebody else want to hear about it. Somebody else want to talk about it. So you always got to do work. It ain't about you. It's about the people. What the people want to hear, what the people want to say. And we doing this for the people. So let's take our final shot. Yeah, that was a good one. Puff for y'all. One more for my people in Kansas City. God bless y'all. Thanks for coming through, talking sports with us. Just a young brothers in the hood, living life, loving life. So come live life with us. We out.